Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful morning, Monday morning, the most difficult day of the week. Well, the transfer window will be closing later today. Yes, by midnight of today, the window will be shut. In fact, not every part of the world. There are some places that window will be shut by 10 p.m. Yes, by 10 p.m. I think even there are some places also by 8 p.m. the window will be shutting. What is Chelsea doing in the transfer market so far? Any good news? Well, the only good news are the outgoings. There is no incoming yet. And we are not sure. One thing that I do know is that anything can still happen in the coming hours, dear friends. Anything can still happen. But when it comes to the outgoings, we understand Borussia Dortmund agreed loan deal for Chukwuemeka from Chelsea. Here we go. The loan move and a buy option clause included for value higher than 40 million release clause. Oh yes. The buy option clause is higher in this case than the release clause that has been inserted in Chukwuemeka's contract. That is it. Salary covered until June 2025 and a loan fee also included in the deal. Medicals for Chukwuemeka will be today. Yes, medical for Chukwuemeka today. I believe that he will have a good time with Dortmund. I believe that he will have a good time right there and pick up his form. Well, Tottenham have also agreed loan deal for Chelsea's Axel Disasi. No buy option clause and loan fee included. But Axel Disasi not accepting Tottenham Hotspur's bid, as he already agreed terms with Aston Villa. Now, Chelsea also have no intentions to negotiate with Villa as their UEFA Champions League sport competitor. So, Chelsea want to sell to Tottenham, Axel Disasi. Disasi also already agreed terms with Aston Villa. And Chelsea don't want to sell to Villa because they see Villa as their competitor in the 4th position on the league table. Champions League spot, position on the league table right now. It said that Chelsea don't want to strengthen their rival. They see United as a team that is far behind right now, who cannot catch up with them for that position. So Chelsea don't want to strengthen Villa right now. And as it stands, Villa is fighting for that 4th position, 3rd and 4th position. So if Chelsea should allow Disasi to be signed by Aston Villa, it will be like we are strengthening them to take our position. So Chelsea do not want to strengthen their rival for Champions League position or Champions League spot. That is how it is right now. So I said Disasi want to go to Aston Villa. Chelsea want to sell him to Tottenham on loan. It is what it is. We are waiting. Today is going to be a very busy day for Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart. Very busy Monday for them because a lot is going to be happening in the hours to come. Dear friend, a lot is going to happen. Yeah. And let me also point out something here. Agreement confirmed between Crystal Palace and Chelsea for Ben Chilwell. Loan until June 2025. Yes, Ben Chilwell. I'm so happy for Ben Chilwell as well. Agreement is already confirmed between the two clubs, Crystal Palace and Ben Chilwell. Player is set to accept the move. Final steps being discussed, then medical test already booked for today. Medical test already booked for today for Ben Chilwell as well. So, deal imminent as was reported yesterday. Those are the 3 players that right now we understand their medicals are to take place today. When it comes to Disasi, medical is not yet booked because the player refused to go to Tottenham. Chelsea want him to go to Tottenham. He wants to go to Aston Villa. He might end up staying in Chelsea. You can never tell. But Ben Chilwell's medicals should be today to Crystal Palace. Here we go, Ben Chilwell to Crystal Palace. Yes. Dear friends, official to some other news, other transfer news. Official confirmed Marcus Rashford joined Aston Villa on loan from Man United. 75% salary covered by Villa, 40% buy option clause in June. Here Rashford with, as you can see on your screen, Rashford with Monchi and Damia. Both were crucial to get the deal done. Yes, with Unai Emery speaking to Marcus Rashford. So as we speak, here we go, Rashford to Aston Villa. Yes, it is what it is. Now, quickly, my view on this transfer issue in this month of June. Today being the last day, let me just point out a few things. My view. You see, as it stands, we have only 3 or 4 players that are guaranteed, that I can say they are about to go. They are about to go today. Renato Viega already left. And as a matter of fact, he played his debut for Juventus yesterday. He did extremely well with Juventus. Yes, Viega now on loan with Juventus, where he played yesterday. And in fact, he delivered for Juventus last night. We don't, Cesare Casadei, yes, with Torino. It has also been sealed. Cesare Casadei to Torino in Italy has also been sealed. If Chukwuemeka's deal is to go through today, that will make it 3. Then we talk about Ben Chilwell. Today also, that will make it 4. The Sarsi's own is still not yet certain. And let me also point out, Joao Felix, right now as we speak, to Aston Villa, it's just not going to be happening. Looking at Aston Villa signing, how do you call him? Marcus Rashford. The only option for Joao Felix now is AC Milan. But that will also depend on the spot, the loan spot that remains for Chelsea. You know, in every club, you have a loan spot. How many players you can loan out? And how many you can, yes, how many players you can loan out. So that would depend on the loan spots available. Otherwise, Joao Felix will still be staying back in Chelsea. Christopher Nkunku's deal, Matistel to Manchester United is one of the transfers also we should put our eyes on right now. The player don't want a permanent deal with United. Now we understand United is to submit or are yet to submit a loan deal first, a loan for the player. That is what the player wanted. A loan with a guaranteed spot of playing, guaranteed time of playing. That is what the player wants. So if Matistel's deal to Manchester United goes through, then we should be expecting Christopher Nkunku to move on to Bayern Munich, also on loan. So these are all possibilities for today. These are all possibilities for today. And even Chelsea, right now as we speak, Garnacho to Chelsea is also another possibility. So today is actually going to be a very busy day. But my happiness is that at the end of today, the transfer window will be over and our players will settle in for our head coach. Yes, our players can now settle in and our team can move forward. Tonight's game against West Ham, I'll come up with a preview in a few hours' time. I will come with a preview in a few hours' time. But I just want to say something before I let you guys go. Looking at the result that came up, the result of the weekend games, right now, if Chelsea should win, we should be getting back to the 4th position. Oh, yes. Arsenal winning Manchester United yesterday by 5-1 was a very big win for Arsenal. And that is why I still don't understand. I just can't get it. How Chelsea lost the game to City. Last week, how Chelsea lost to City is something that I still can't get. We took the lead. We had the opportunity to score the second goal. We couldn't. Then they scored, they equalized. After they equalized, then we just broke down. So it's difficult for me to understand. Arsenal yesterday, 5-1 against Man City. And United lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Brentford lost 2-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. Bournemouth lost 2-0 to Liverpool. Newcastle lost 1-2 to Fulham. Dear friends, week 24, these were the results of the weekend. And so as it looks now, Chelsea should take advantage and win against West Ham tonight. If we win against West Ham, we will be climbing to 4th position with 2 goals different. 2 goals ahead of Manchester City. Yes. And then 3 goals. I think 3 goals ahead of Bournemouth. So that would mean that we can take a little breath and then we can start to fight. Looking at Chelsea's next 5 games and Man City's next Premier League games, these are games if Chelsea should put in a winning run, we should be able to win it. The next 5 games for Chelsea, Chelsea's next 5 games, West Ham this night, we have Brighton, Aston Villa, Southampton, and then Leicester. Whilst Man City have Newcastle next, then they'll go Liverpool. They will now face Tottenham. They will now face Nottingham Forest and then Brighton. Now, remember, all these teams that Newcastle are going to be facing, City are going to be facing Newcastle, Liverpool, in exception of Newcastle, and Tottenham. Nottingham Forest, they are 3rd on the league table. Brighton, all these teams right here are not easy teams to face. Chelsea has a better opportunity to go on a winning run. Big opportunity for Chelsea to climb the table if we are serious. If we are serious. Big opportunity for Chelsea to climb the table if we are serious. And like I told you earlier on, Joao Felix's future is one to watch tonight. And it still remains open for offers. But a move to Aston Villa viewed as unlikely at this stage. Jorge Mendes held talks with Milan. And so let's hope that will come true very soon. Dear friends, I want to let you guys go. And I want to say again, it was nice to see Renato Viegas starting for Juventus immediately and having a solid debut start. Yes, Chelsea has brilliant players at at a very young age. But Maresca is trying hard to show us that some of them are rubbish. Because he sees that that's the way he sees them. The truth of the matter is, and I'll repeat it again, Maresca is still not yet convinced me, and I'll still call him championship coach. He is a championship coach from what he's doing right now. Unless he turns things around, otherwise, he's still a championship coach. Guys, I'll see you all in the next one you see me. Shalom and peace.